All right, here we go. Got more logging mats to get set up. Hot out here, fellas. Feels good. Feels real good. All right. I'm gonna try not to destroy these first thing off the bat. These nice looking logging mats. See if I can get them off without doing too much damage. There's a couple. There's a couple. We'll grab a couple more. There's a couple. All right, let's see if I can get a few more here. This is gonna rock the trailer, but it'll be okay. I think it's made for this. Dang, I don't know how I'm gonna get them ones in the front. Oh, that didn't go as planned. Maybe I can grab them right here. But I don't want to damage them. They look so nice. Okay. How can we do this? Already cracked one. Let me just at least get it right here. And I can grab it like that. Let's see. Yeah, we got 20 more logging mats here. That's a nice little stack of mats. You just gotta be careful where you grab it. You come back. Hey, yo, Stefan, come back a little bit. I don't know if I can reach it. Let's see. Yeah, oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Well, that's not what I intended. Not what I intended at all, but it's okay. Throw that one over there. Throw them over there and get this guy. There we go. Are you good? Yep. You good. Maybe pull on out. Let's see if we can get, now we got to see about getting getting these mats situated. They got to get situated here. How are we going to situate these mats? All right, let's grab this one. I'll grab this one over here. I just had it, I'm gonna get it again. So please don't judge me. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get this one, swing it out of the way. All right, one down, somewhat. Didn't get it exactly where I wanted, but it'll work for now. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take all these logging mats. We got 20 more logging mats. We're trying to get this deck set up. We're trying to avoid having to back in off of Route 60 here because Route 60 is a pretty busy road and we're gonna block all the lanes. So we wanna be able to just pull in quickly right off of Route 60 and then pull in probably parallel with 60 and then back in at an angle is our plan. These are 20 logging mats, just under $10,000 worth of logging mats here. So we got to put these things to good use because that's a lot of money. And then we got to start getting the trees out of here ASAP. We got a lot of trees to move ASAP. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing what we're doing here. We got the sawbuck set up right here. We're getting the deck to be soon to be set up. I already got some trees set up over here on the left that are gonna help, that we're gonna use for chipping. So we got 75 acres here we're gonna go through. So we're gonna see how it goes. Stefan he drove over here with a flatbed. He's standing over there. We got Tim and the skidder, he's moving some old logs that have been sitting there for a while. And then we're gonna go ahead and get these logging mats put into position. I'm gonna throw them out one by one so that way he can start grabbing them and moving them over there. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And I gotta wait for Tim to finish moving those logs. All right, here goes Tim. He's getting the first brand new logging mat. Don't destroy it too bad, man. Hopefully you get some good use out of them. 460 a pop. There you go, Tim. Just give it a little squeeze. Just a little squeeze. Not too big of a squeeze, just a little squeeze. There you go. There you go. Let me grab this one. Now they just got that one out of the way. I'm gonna throw this one over there in basically the same spot. Y'all help me out. I need to get a good deck set up. Let me know what y'all think about this deck. Let me know what I could do to improve. Dang, I already split that one piece, man. Yeah, let me know what you think I can do to improve. I want to get better. I want to make these decks look really nice. It's going the wrong way. There it goes. There it goes. Flipped her out. Tim's doing a good job moving those logging mats into position. I'm gonna get out here in a sec and we'll take a look at it. All right. I guess I'll hold off on this right now. Hold off on this right now. So yeah, we got a lot of big loggers in the area. Shout out to those other loggers. We got Stefan knows Ray Sickle, the sickle logging. I don't know if that's their exact name. We got Medic in the area. I just saw a Medic truck come by. You know, CP Anderson's always coming up and down the road through here. I think I saw a CP Anderson truck. Yeah, we got a lot of big name loggers that work around here. We're trying to get our name in the basket too. This is a nice big job we got for our company, and we're gonna try to do our best to make sure this job gets done properly, and we do it in a nice, efficient manner. We make some money. The landowner's happy. We're happy. We like to keep everybody happy. So hopefully we can do all that, and yeah, and we can do a good job too. And all the equipment stays in good condition. Everything stays in good shape. Nobody gets too stressed out. You know, yada yada, blah blah blah. Stress is like gonna happen no matter what. But you know, we always get the job done. That's what matters. We get the job done. We got one thing that's hard pressing us. The landowner here has got the land for sale. So we're hoping that nothing happens too soon, because we need to get this as much logged off this property as we possibly can. So anyway, I just threw down, here he comes. He's coming to get another one. Yeah, good job, Tim. You're doing a great job on that 848. I know a lot of people don't like the bigger skidders. I know some people, they just rather have a 648 than a bigger skidder like an 848. 648s are, people say they can do more with a 648 than an 848. You know, I guess it just all depends. And I'd like to have a six-wheel skidder. That'll help a lot with the mud and the muddy conditions, and I need a cutter on tracks is what I need. But I talked to a John Deere guy. He said, man, don't you dare get a cutter on tracks. I said, why? And he said, ain't no reason for it over here. And he said, most of Virginia's flat. And he said, really the reason why? He said, I don't want to work on them. He said, they're so difficult to work on that he was trying to talk me out of even getting one. He said, you got to take the whole machine apart to work on stuff sometimes. He said, it's not a fun machine to work on. And he got so much cramped in small places on the machine. He said, just don't get it. I said, okay. I'll see what I can do about not getting a cutter on tracks. But I mean, if I get one, it'll be a while. And it's not going to be anything anytime soon. But yeah, so he's got some logging mats over there. Stefan's pulling out. He's gonna go do a test run of what we got set up so far. Tim's still getting Tim is over here pulling more logging mats, so I'll go ahead and throw the next one out and get ready for him. Let me get the next logging mat here ready to go. There's another one down. There we go. Let's see what he does. Let's see how he does. He's pulling in on one logging mat, on the other logging mat. Ooh, that was a big drop. We're definitely gonna need a logging mat right there where he just was. Swing wide over there. Oh, he's in the mud. He's stuck. He's gonna be stuck. Don't hit that culvert. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. He made it out. So let's see what's gonna happen here. He said we're gonna need to put a bunch right through there. He's stomping on the ground. Where is it solid? Where is it soft? I think they're doing a great job of figuring it out.
Alex.
Hello, is this Norman?
Yeah.
As soon as I went to see who called, I saw you texted me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on.
Yeah, that's all right. I figure you're probably eating lunch.
Well, no, we're setting our next logging job up right now.
Okay, so have you started separating any yet?
No, I have not started separating anything yet.
Okay. When do you think you'll be sorting logs?
Hopefully within the next couple hours. We're trying to we just got another 20 logging mats we're setting up right now. And once we get all that set up, we're just trying to make sure our deck's in order, so that way the trucks could get in and out easy, because it's right here off 60.
I'm familiar with where you are because somebody showed it to me back in the winter.
Are they? So are you a logger also?
No, I'm the forester for the sawmill.
Okay, I got you. Which sawmill?
American Hardwood, Augusta Lumber.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, no, back before the 4th of July, we got a load and it was horrible. And I called your daddy and we talked about it. And he said that the cutter man had put it together. Anyway, I volunteered to come work with whoever was running the loader to show them what we do best at.
Yeah, that'd be great if that's something you could come do, because I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I apologize. I mean, I should have come out to y'all's job sooner.
It's all good.
Load.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean...
Just from the way you cut it.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, we're a bunch of newbies right now. Like, our cutter man, our skidder man, and me, we haven't been doing this long. I mean, we've been in and out, we've done it a little bit here and there over the years, but now it's like, we're all three of us, the crew that's doing it, we're relatively new to this.
Okay, well, I can help you with that.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm the buyer for the sawmill.
Okay.
And I can show you. Matter of fact, we're sponsoring a Virginia logger class in the fall at our mill on log grading.
Okay.
Too. But I'll work with you on this, to get started on this one. Like I said, you'll get more money per load. I mean, when you... Gotcha.
Okay.
And smaller in diameter, all that kind of stuff. I can show you. It won't take long, and you'll pick up $200 to $400 a load automatically.
Okay. That's cool. I appreciate that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll look to hear from you.
Okay, so you want me just to try to aim for tomorrow? I guess, I mean, it's 12:30 now. If we do start pulling hardwood here, I guess I'll let you know. But I mean, tomorrow works just as fine also.
Well, we'll see how the day progresses. I've got a meeting in Providence Forge this evening.
Okay.
But it may be better for me to come over tomorrow morning.
Okay, yeah, that should work just fine.
I might drop by before my meeting. We'll see.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, nice talking to you, and I'll look to hear from you.
All right, thank you, Norman. Nice talking to you too.
All
right, bye.
Backer friendly.
But this is the plan right now. To keep putting them here and veer them off to the left a little bit as they go, like towards the road. All right, Austin's in the cat cutter now. He's gonna go try to use the cat cutter to do some damage. We're gonna continue moving these logging mats around, and Tim's gonna continue putting down the logging mats over here, and I'm gonna continue throwing them down for him. I didn't grab that. Thought I did. Apparently I didn't. Go get it, boy. Dropped it. Let's try that again. Let's try not to drop it this time. Dropped it again. Let's try this again. There we go. That's a nice little pinch. Nice little grab a pinch. All right, throw that over there. Nice. And I'll start getting some of these that are stacked up right here. It's not what I wanted to do, but it is okay. Worked out okay. Whoa, buddy. Come on. I'm gonna chew it out there, man. Come get it, Tim. Come get it, Tim. Come get another one out. Whoa, buddy. Come on, Tim. All right, Tim's grabbing that. He's moving that over there. Next one just got thrown out, ready for him. Okay, now for the next one. I might have to grab it from over here. I'll put it right there so I can get a good grip on it from over here. But I gotta wait. I'm waiting for Tim right now.
Probably starting with the E-stops. I'm getting the flashing exclamation point again. E-stop
grab the next one. Okay, I got her now. Put this back. Okay, that did not, I did not want that to happen. That's okay. It is what it is. He's still moving those logging mats out there. Doing a great job. Yeah, so this logging job, I have really bad cell service. I got to figure out a way how I could stream from out here, because I enjoy streaming actually, hanging out with everybody as I'm like, you know, doing the work. Okay, having a good time out here, enjoying ourselves. Buddy, waiting to see what's going on here. Hey, getting muddy over there. We're coming along here. All right, now he's getting another one. You know, I don't know how much battery life is going to be left on my phone. That is an issue. Let me check it real quick. I probably should save it for later. He's gonna try to clean up some of this mud real quick. Great job, thank you, sir. Ready to put some mats down. Let's get this mat over here. Move it on over to the left a little bit. Come back over here, grab it on this side. I mean, there has just gotta be a better way to move these mats around, but without destroying them, but currently don't have any other way. I wanna see if I can throw this on them. I'm not really gonna do that. That'd be wild. See if I can throw it like this though. Here we go, let's throw it. Whoa! Chucked it, just straight up chucked it. All right, oh. Let's chuck this one out. Ready? Let's chuck it. I just like chucking them. He's completely off the logging mats right now over there. Completely off the logging mats. All up in the mud, stuck again. Yep, he didn't make it on round number 3. Well, we got a little bit more logging mats and we'll see how it goes. What's up, man? Hello? What's going on? It looks like everything's going good over there.
Yeah, I tried a different angle. It comes in a different way how it will work.
Yeah.
And it don't work. I gotta come off the mat.
I got 4 more logging mats. I mean, I kind of feel like if we need to, we could put the rest over there.
Yeah, and that's why I tried it this way. I kind of came in kind of short, just in case somebody doesn't shoot it far enough and see. I try to see what I can do if I came in short.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
That tells me, like I came in the first time, you got to hit it just right.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like I said, probably if you got some extra ones.
Yeah, because I mean, when we get the chipper here, I could just blast chips down right here, and I think it'll be fine over here. Yeah, because at least we got enough mats so that the truck is going to be on the mat.
Right. Yeah. Instead of the trailer can come off and put chips like you said. I'm trying to run up areas so I can see where I come off at.
Yeah.
I can hit the wrong angle so we know where to put a mat.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Okay.
We're there in that area. So.
All right.
I'm
Sounds
trying to
good.
get stuck on purpose. I ain't trying to mess nothing up. I ain't.
You good, man?
In the ground, but I gotta see where stuff can happen at. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Okay. All right, man.
All right. We gotta go pull them out. All right, this one's gonna go down over here. Now we'll just see whatever he decides to do. Let's see. There he is, he's pulling in. Still gotta feel like we need to do something about that big dip right there, right when he comes off that mat right there. That wasn't too bad actually. He's back over on the other logging mats. He's on the right, now he's spinning to the left. I feel like we're gonna need another couple mats over there. Let me talk to him real quick. All right.
Got left on that.
I think we need like 2 more over there.
No, I mean, I can make that work, but we can push them. You can tweak those, a little left from right, but
I almost think we need another one going long ways at the end.
A little bit.
And I almost feel like we need another one on going wide ways on the end. Okay. Yeah, I say we add another one going long ways right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put that one over there. Even that broken up one you can use.
Yeah.
You can use anything.
We're gonna try this one more time. 5th time's the charm. Okay. He's on the mats. Looking good. Oh, sliding on the mats because there's so much mud on the mats. He's off on one side. That's going to be a problem. We're going to need more mats or chips or something to put down. So instead of coming in on the left-hand side of that culvert, we're going to pull in wide to the right-hand side of that culvert. So we got to move one log of mat over here to the left side and cover that ditch. And then probably the other 2 in that spot, we're going to move over here. But right now, we're just going to move that one right there over here to the left side. All right, so here's what we got. We're going to move. We've been coming in right through here. The truck has been coming in right through here, right off the road right here, and coming in over here. But it seems to be a bit difficult to miss this manhole, come in and then miss it backing up. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna come in off the road onto this side of the manhole, swing wide over here, and try to catch the logging mats over here. Probably gonna have to add a couple more right here. And we'll have to push. It's a muddy mess over here. Look at this, a muddy mess. I'll probably have to push this one back over here this way, which the skidder needs to be on this side to do that, which I don't know how we're gonna do that right now, but we'll get it figured out. So we're gonna move this one over here. Oh, he got logging mats on that truck. Bring them over here, man. Bring me them logging mats. Yeah, we still got the wireless mic going. Let's grab another one. I know I left that chain over here somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. Come and grab this guy. Oh yeah. Let's get this thing going. Move this mat over here. Here's that chain. Let me get this moved out of the way. Let's get this thing a little bit more over. Oh, he got it. He's getting it. He's healing it up. Heal it up, man. Walking on them tires. There we go. Yeah, buddy. He is. He is. We got cars flying by here. We got one more logging mat we're gonna move. Where do you want to put the last one at?
Put that new one right here. Okay. And that last one.
Oh, wait, which one right here?
That other one right
Okay.
there.
And then that's the last one you're talking about?
That's the last one. We can put that. Hopefully this one will reach the good road. It's long enough that it should reach across there.
It's gonna go long ways right here?
Long ways.
Okay.
And you shouldn't need anything. You might have to push this one back a little bit.
Right.
But on that, you don't need wide. You just need straight.
Right.
This should be the easiest part.
Yeah.
This system is pulling off the road.
Okay. All right, let's get this last one over here. There go another chip trailer. Nice one. Okay. My truck might be in the way. Let's get my truck out of here. Oh, that AC feel good. Where were we? Try to run me over. Looking good. Come and drive on it. Drew.
That map, bro, you can leave it right there.
Yeah, okay.
Adjust it as that area gets. Because it probably that area might get a little swampy.
Yeah.
Coming in and out.
Yeah.
Just leave it right there.
Get the hump out of her. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do.
Take this mat and kind of like
put it right here.
Yeah, cause this is gonna be the high volume spot.
Yeah.
You'll be backing over this, pulling out over this,
yeah,
and making the turn over. So
yeah.
This is gonna take a beat right here.
Yeah.
So while I'm gone, y'all can switch that around.
Okay.
Or before I pull off.
All right, we're gonna move this one, move it right over here. Yep. Yep. Yeah, put that guy right there. Maybe come forward a little bit. Come forward. Come forward. forward a little bit. All right. Might need to push it more that way, but we'll go with that. All right, here we go. Do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right, he's over there turning around. We gotta make sure that this is set up properly so that way the trucks can come through here and they can come through here and they can make this turn and it'd be relatively easy. So we gotta make sure that we get this right. So this is the 7th time now we're gonna try this. And we're gonna see how this goes. 7th time. All right, here we go. Let's see how he does pulling in here. Coming right off the road. It's not too bad coming through there. All right, and he's swinging around over here. He made it onto the logging mats. That seemed to be much better. Oh yeah, that seemed to be a whole lot better. That's the move right there. That's it. That's it. I think we finally got it figured out now. We finally got it figured out. That worked out pretty good. All right, now that we got our logging mat set up and we got our deck relatively set up, everything's relatively set up for the most part. I mean, anything's open to change, but I think we got it for the most part where it'll work. We're gonna start trying to process some logs. So let's see how that goes. Let's get up in the loader. And start processing. Here we go. All right, let's see what we can do now that we got this show on the road here. Let's see what's going on with this guy. Am I gonna be able to get anything out of this? All right, the pine needs to be at least, the pine needs to be, let me double check my pine measurements, 12.6 and 14.6. Let me move this out of the way. I don't think I can get a 12.6 or 14.6 out of this. This is probably gonna have to just be chipped. Yeah, that's only 8.6 right there. 10.6. Yeah, we're just gonna have to cut that where it is. That's good. And I'll move this back over here. This is going to have to be chipped up, this little log right here. It's not big enough to do anything with, so that's just going to go in the chip pile. Not long enough, I should say. But now we got some nice big, let's get these over here. These pine, not big enough to do anything with other than chip it, so that's going to come over here too. Let's see, let's put you right here. I see a nice hardwood right here that we're going to go ahead and get ready to get on the, no, there's some more. Oh, let me grab that other one. You can go too. Go this over here, okay. I do see some good sized pine right here. Then again, the pine needs to be 12.6 or 14.6. 12 inches on the small end. I believe that is probably not going to work. How about this one? This one looks like it could work though. So let me get both of these small guys out of the way. All that's going to be chipped up. Put that right there. Okay. This pine though, this looks like a nice sized pine that we can get a good some logs out of. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, that's fine. I was actually thinking about, let's go, I need to double check that it's 8, 10, 12, 16, wait, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And the pine needs to be either 12.6 or 14.6. So that's 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 is the one right here. 14.6, 12.6 or 14.6. So that's, we're gonna go ahead and that's got a bad spot in it though. So we're gonna go here to try to avoid the bad spot in it. Bring it right about here. Oh, it's moving too much for me. Come on, I don't have time for this nonsense. Okay. That ought to get me right there. That's going to give me a 12.6 log. Very nice. So we got a 12.6 pine log, our first 12.6 pine log. Here we go. Let's get this show on the road. First 12.6 pine log. I'm gonna put these stacked like this. I think I'll want to stack them like this. And I'm pretty sure we can get another out of here, but I gotta avoid this bad spot on here. Let's see if we can get it to roll so you can see this, or I can see this bad spot. I need to avoid it. It's like it's a slit in the log. I'm trying to get it to turn a little bit so I can see it a little bit better. Come on. It just keeps going the same direction. I need you to spin. Okay, I know it's there. Let's see if I can. I see it. So let's cut it about right there. And we'll put this over here. Put this right here. Cut that bad spot out of it. That can go for chipping. Bring this over here. Now we can get another log out of this. We'll go for, again, they're 12.6 or 14, so that's 8, 10, 12 right here. But I think we can get a 14.6 out of this one. Okay. Let's cut that. Very nice. Let's put this one over here. You gotta be quick about it. Couple logs there. I think we can get one more. I think we can get one more out of here. Let's go for a 12-6. There we go. Let's put that one over here. Because we want to get as much out of these logs as we can. So we got an 8-6. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. We got a 12-6, a 14-6, and another 12-6. This one is the what's left over. That's going to get chipped up. That'll get nice and chipped. Now let's get this tree. This is going to be, I got to double check my measurements for this. Let's see, Charles Center, 14-6, 16-6. So we either need a 14-6 or a 16-6 out of this one, and 16-6 is preferred, is what he said. I see a, so we'll see, I see there's a limb on that, 14-6. He said, what is the number? I already forgot what I said. 14-6 or 16-6. So we got 14-6 here. We can get a 16-6 out of this. Okay, let's cut that. All right, now we got this. Nice 16-6 log right here. Trying to figure out where to put this. I can put this over here. No, that's how I'm going to feed the chipper, so I can't really put that right there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. I got a guy with a dump trailer backed off the road right here. Maybe I could set this right here. Alright. Let's go for... That's all we're going to get out of that one. We need to chip the rest of this. I don't know how well that's going to go through the chipper. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Let's see if I can cut. See if I can cut a bad spot off of this. That'll be okay. I'm going to pull this forward. I'm going to pull this forward a little bit more. I can't really see. See if we can cut it right there. Okay, I'm going to have to pick up on this because we want to make sure that we can chip these logs. Alright, very nice. We should be able to chip this guy. We're going to put this over here. We got these large bushy tops, hardwood bushy tops. This should be able to get chipped up. That's not what I expected. Okay, but it's all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this log over here. Some nice big hardwood. That might have to just go to the shop. Let's get these. This is some nice hardwood here. And we'll bring this over here. Here's gonna be another, again, I need to double check, make sure every time I do this right. 14-6 or 16-6. Here's a 14-6. 16-6 is preferred, so let's go for a 16-6. And that looks like it'll work. Bring that up. I'm gonna have to hold this up a little bit. Very nice. Let's bring this log over here. Put this log right here. And put this this right here. Get this thing out of here. This is all up in the way. Okay. I would like to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and process this a little bit further. I'm just going to cut this top limb off. Not all of it, just the top limb. Just to try to make it a little easier to chip it up when we go to chip it, because our chipper is not the most ideal at chipping all this stuff up. Okay. Let me grab this, get this out of the way, and bring this over here. Now we're processing. Now we're doing some processing here, fellas. Let's get some logs out of this tree. Uh-oh, we got a bad split in the bottom of this, so we're gonna have to cut that out. Put that over here. All this needs to go back to our shop. And we're gonna get I need to have this in front of me at all times. 14.6, 16.6, 16.6 preferred. So we'll come over here and we will get a 16.6 out of this. Cut that. And once again, I'm gonna need to pick up on it to finish. So get this cut to finish. All right, very nice. We'll move this right here. And come back over here. I'm gonna put this through the delimber. Try to knock off, because I can get another log out of this, but yeah, I don't know about that. That's not going through the delimber. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I could pull these branches off with this. Oh, they're pretty, okay, there we go. That's pretty good. We need a demo trailer over here, I'll tell you that for sure. Now let's see if I can get another 16.6. Let's see, let's get a 16.6 marked out on here. 16.6, yeah, that'll work. Again, I'm probably gonna have to hold up on this because it's got a bow in it. Pick up on it a little bit. There we go. Let's put this over here. We got a little bit of branches coming off of it. Let me move this right here. See if I can cut this limb. There we go. We got some more hardwood over there. And this is going to go into the chip pile. Put this right over here. And Tim's gonna bring some more logs right now. Okay. I also need to move these over here, because these aren't really doing me anything sitting right here. These are all too short to do anything with, so all this is going to go over here and be chipped up. Is all this in the way? I don't know. This too short, too small diameter to do anything with, so this is going to go over here to get chipped up. Whole trees, please. A lot of these I think are going to be too short. This one's another one that's going to be too short. That one's coming over here. Uh-oh, what is all this? We got a mess over there. That's going right here. What else we got? Little double trunk tree right here, also unfortunately too short to get any logs out of, so that's coming over here, going on to the chip. Okay, I mean, we're not low on fuel. I don't know why that just happened. I don't know why. I don't know what. I mean, even if we're low on fuel, I don't know what that shouldn't happen. It just cut off on me. All right, another too small guy coming over here. Add to our chip pile. I don't see much of anything that can be processed into logs right here. Maybe this one can. I think I could do something with this. I'll try to get a log out of this. I'll get a 16.6 out of this. We'll get a 16.6 out of this. And I don't know, that might be too short, too small diameter, but we'll take a chance on it. Put that right here. Okay. The rest of this is going to have to go over here to get chipped up. You're going right over yonder. Okay. This one looks like we could do something with, but not this one, but the one to the right of it. But I don't know at the moment because it's got a bad split in it. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. Swing back. We'll have to cut this split out of it. That split goes pretty far up it. And then it actually, it's not too bad because it's split right up to where it's got a crook in it. So we'll see if we can cut that out, and then maybe we can still get a log out of it. So we'll bring that over here. Cut out the bad spot where it's got a crook. They don't like crooks in the trees and the logs. No crooks. All right. Bring this guy over here. Bring these over here. And see if we can get a log out of this. Oh, no, I don't want all that. I just want the log. And I don't want to grab it. I don't like to pinch it. I want to grab it. There we go. 14.6, 16.6, so we're at, let's see what it looks like. at a 14.6 length. I could go for 16.6. Let's go for 16.6. 16.6. Yep, we're good. Let's cut that. Nice. Okay. This is going to have to go over here. Oh, that's fine. That went into the sawbuck. I can grab that. Bring this over here, over yonder. And we'll put that right there. He's got some more trees coming my way. I'm going to try to angle this camera down just a tad bit more, just so we can see the sawbuck. I got 19% left on the camera. Oh yeah, we got some nice pine logs coming through right now. This one's going to go ahead and just get moved over to the other side, ready for chipping. Our chip pile's getting bigger and bigger. We can get a log out of that. Again, I think, make sure I got these dimensions right. 12.6, 14.6, 14.6 preferred. Let's go for a 14.6 right here. All right, we'll cut that log up, get a little, or cut that tree up, get a log out of it. Gonna have to support it again. There we go. Not going to get any more out of that, so we'll move this over here to get chipped up. Move this log over here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Don't like to mess up the sides. I need to stack that just a little bit better. That one limb's kind of got me messed up. I think all these are going to have to be, maybe not all of them, but at least these two. These are definitely going to have to be put over here for chipping. And let's see here. Another chip. I see maybe I can get a log out of those other two. I think at least the one to the left I can get a log out of. Alright, let's check this one out. Oh yeah, we can get a log out of that. I think so. 12.6, 14.6, 14.6 preferred. I'm gonna have to go for a 12.6 on this one to try to get the right diameter. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get the right diameter out of a 12.6, but we'll go with that, see how that goes. Okay, I don't think, maybe. Let me put this over here. Oh, smack that thing. Don't like doing that. Don't like hitting metal against metal. This one's definitely too small to do anything with. And the other one it's too small for sure. So we're gonna head and put both of these over here. Okay. I need more drags. Where my drags at? He's way over there in the back. Okay, so all right, not bad for today. We got the logging road set up. Let me get this door shut. We got the logging road set up. We did a little bit of processing, got a little bit of cut up pine on the ground, don't have much. Got a little bit of hardwood, cut up hardwood right here on the ground, don't have much. But we got a lot more to keep on processing, so we're gonna go ahead and call it for today. We got a lot of wood to chip. We gotta get our chipper over here. But we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, call it for today, get back out here tomorrow and see what we can do tomorrow. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, good rest of your life. Don't stop, keep on moving forward, everybody. Got a lot to do in this world, a lot to do. And not much time. So do what you can and keep on going. Never give up, never give in. Over and out.